Like I said, like, the baby not the issue. And the thing about it that really sucks the most is like I can't even enjoy my pregnancy. Like, it's not an old video. Today is March 18th. We had our doctor's appointment.
I swear I'm not the type of person to judge, but you mean to tell me that Jehvanaj girl left that man from jail just to end up with a new dude and already be pregnant? Not even a full year in. Girl, what happened? Ain't you see that jail man, the love of your life?
Hey, on today's video, we're going to get into Miss Geneva J. Now, Miss Geneva J is known for messing with guys that's in jail, which we know that's a no-no. Most of the time, they can't do nothing for you. And they're going to leave you once they get out most of the time. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it don't. So, yeah, she's known for messing with jailbirds. But now she is pregnant with a guy that is not a jailbird, but after meeting him for only a couple months, she got pregnant. He didn't want the baby and he didn't want her, but she's deciding to keep it. Also, people do not like her because she's one of the girls, oh, I got good hair. And, you know, people sometimes get offended when people say they have good hair. And another big thing was, you know, the guy, Caleb Wilson, that he was a victim of hazing and ended up passing away because he was getting punched in his chest. First, she was defending him, but then she found out one of her friends was a culprit. And then she changed and was like, well, he knew what he signed up for. He deserved it. So, Lordy. B. She reminds me of a mix between Dana Dane and E-Kane. With that colorist comment, and then just other things that she says, like she's always referring back to her hair and her eyes. A lot of people just think she's a colorist, so a lot of people just do not like her, and she just talks too much. And she should have really kept quiet, and she is very problematic, but she's in the military, so that's crazy. And you know, like, they haze in the military too, so it would, just because someone is your friend does not mean that person is right. Now, it does seem like she's pro-life, but I'm pro-choice. I feel like, why would you bring a baby into this world knowing the man does not want you? Why would you bring a baby into this world knowing you about to bring him and her into a broken home? And knowing that she is not about to see her dad properly loving her mother. Like, if you're having a baby with a guy, that guy, you should have the baby. I don't feel like, like I said, I'm pro-choice. You do what you do. But I don't feel like you should have a baby with a guy unless he worships the ground that you walk on. Like, you're literally about to, like I said, a lot in my last video, a lot of women, not a lot, but a portion of women die bringing a child into this world. So you're going to risk your life for a guy that don't even want the baby, and now your life is just about to be super hard for no reason. But that's also why we got to stop giving ourselves to men, especially if we are not married. But anyway, we got a lot of time packing this video. This was a video recommended by one of my viewers, one of my subscribers maybe, but definitely a viewer. So we got a lot to unpack, so let me do my disclaimer so we can get right into the video. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so this is not a personal attack, and I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just make great video essays with full backgrounds on celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars. This is not a T-page, but I do keep key with my internet homegirl, so let's get into it.
To be honest, like, I just been rethinking all of my life decisions, honestly. Like, I've been rethinking all of my life decisions. And it's sad because I don't regret my child. I don't regret my child at all. Nothing in life will ever make me regret my child. But I get sad. I don't know. This shit could have just been different. Like, I'm over it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm sad. I'm gonna get over the sadness, whatever. But, like, bruh, I don't want to do the gender reveal. I really don't even want to do the baby shower. I really don't. But I feel like that'll be depriving my child. So, I don't know. I might just go to my next appointment and just tell them to just tell me the gender. Then I just go ghost for real. But if I do something, guess who's gonna be the bad guy? Me.
It's crazy that the fact that in this generation, it's a flex to have a man that actually wants to have a baby, that actually is going to the doctor's appointment with you, that's actually rubbing your feet at night when you're pregnant, that's actually kissing on your belly, actually wants to be with you, actually is talking good on your name when you're not around. That's a flex in this generation. And the fact that it's a flex in this generation is sad. But back to the guy that got unalived because of hazing and the comments that she made. She was dead wrong. And if you really, truly in your heart felt like it was his choice, that was your mindset, keep it to yourself. And she was saying that she was getting death threats, which I absolutely believe her, because when things like that happen, people do get death threats, which is not right. You should not expose nobody's address. You should not expose anybody's personal information. You are the bottom of the barrel, and you do way too much, the people that do stuff like that. But she should have just kept her mouth closed, because she know that's what comes with social media.
But it's the fact that I feel like my suffering is causing my child to suffer. Now an unborn child who's innocent, don't got nothing to do with it, got to deal with this. Can't think outside of yourself. Now a child gonna have to go through this shit. Like, I don't want to do the gender reveal no more. I don't want to do the gender reveal. I don't want to do the gender reveal no more. I damn near don't want to do a baby shower. I don't want to be involved at all. Like, for my own peace, I don't want to be involved. I feel like I can't even enjoy my own pregnancy because of somebody else. Like, somebody keep adding stress to me, and then it's not make it seem like he want the baby. He want the baby. Like that's no secret. But it's just like, bro, you telling me you want this baby. Look how you treat me. Like, you have no appreciation for the person carrying your seed. You have no appreciation for me at all. Like, can he give me a massage? This act like that's just the world's hardest task, like carrying your child. And I didn't ask for this. Like, this is joint. So, like, I don't get it.
Oh, and she was an alleged side chick, so she's definitely a bottom of the barrel. Like I said, it's a difference between, like, being friends with a married man, but, like, if you're sleeping with him, actually dating him, that's something different. Like, girl, get your own man. And, of course, she owes the girlfriend or the wife no loyalty. It's definitely all on the man, but that speaks on your morals.
For everybody who keep asking, am I still in the military? Yes, very much so. I don't know why y'all feel like I could just up and get out. That's not how it works. I signed over my rights and my legal, my life, everything. I am government property. Yes, I am in the military. Still, 6 years in.
I don't have goals. I don't have ambition. I only want to be attractive.
She's undeniably a pretty girl, but it's like, baby, where's your brain at? You done left it at home? But it sucks to see male-centered women. And like I said, every time I say this, male-centered is not you wanting a man. You could want a man and not be male-centered. It's when you make your whole life about a man. Like, you would do anything just to have a man. That's what makes male-centered wrong. Talking about you pregnant, you love your baby, but you're going to the club. You know how many shootings? I have seen someone get unalived at a club. Seriously.
Y'all think it's weird to see, like, pregnant people in the club? Because I'm going to the club tonight. And, like, I mean, you can't tell that I'm pregnant for real. Like, if you ain't know, you probably just think I'm fat and bad, but I'm pregnant. I might just be drinking on my little water, my little cranberry juice, whatever.
And she goes off speaking on the situation that got her slightly canceled and doxxed, and I just can't imagine. But at first she was defending Caleb Wilson, that she was wrong. And side note, I really wanted to make a video about the Caleb Wilson, but I didn't think that fit my audience interest. But yeah, we get to talk about it on here. But yeah, she was defending and saying, like, Hazing is so wrong. But then when she found out it was her friend, oh, he knew what he signed up for. He knew that already. But like somebody's going to say at the end of this video, like, just because you go to the doctor or the dentist, like, we know when they giving us the needles at the dentist, like, you could die from that. Like what just happened at that club. You can go to a club and have a good time, and then a ceiling can cave in on you. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you can die for, but it's like you would hope that does not happen. So he didn't go into the intentions like, oh, I'm going to die from this. Nah, I guess he wanted family at any cost. A lot of the time on this channel, we talk about women with no self-esteem and no self-love, but it's men like that too that will do anything to have a friend, that will do anything to have a family. That's why people join gangs.
Certain decisions, you do certain things, and you see the outcomes every time. Like, my tempo never switched up. The dude, my friend, I don't care if I ain't know him from a can of paint. I said everybody involved deserves to be held accountable. Somebody said he didn't know. How many times I gotta say that? How many times have I already said that? None of them knew that shit play out like that. That's why they did it. There's been multiple times at Southern where organizations have been called out on their hazing before it got too far, and they shut the line down and everybody gets consequences. That should have happened in the same instance, but it didn't. And you see what can happen when hazing is not have a light shined upon it, like when it's not broadcasted. You see what happened. Like this, people coming up unalive, illegal. So why continue to do something that's illegal? And the same people that claim to be these these hazing advocates and stuff like that. Y'all been knowing hazing was going on. This ain't new. Now that somebody passed away, now it's just, oh, that energy should have been there. It shouldn't have got to the point where somebody had to pass away for y'all to be like, oh yeah, hazing is wrong. Been wrong. Like, half of y'all not even from the city of New Orleans anyway. Half of y'all not even from Louisiana, period, to be speaking on some shit even going down here. Like,
she is talking about why men don't want her, but it's like, if men don't want you, quote unquote, and that happens to a lot of us. A lot of men, they will be attracted to you. And I think a lot of women do need to understand the fact of the difference between attraction and somebody just want to F, you know? And if she would have stuck to what she was saying in this video and not just being attracted to someone who just wants your body, but not actually wanting you, or like I said, just wanting your body, but not actually wanting you to be a family with his child, then she wouldn't have been in this situation.
oh, Jehvanaj, you so pretty. Like, I know it's easy for you to get him in. Baby, these men do not be wanting me. And let me tell you what. I feel like men, especially in today's generation, they don't want to date a female with actual substance. They say that they do because I guess it's pleasing to society to say stuff like that, but they really don't. Like, these men do not want to be around somebody who actually can challenge them in conversation and who actually has a mind of her own. You know what I'm saying? They want to be with somebody who just aesthetically pleasing, who's just going to sit there, look good, look like an Instagram girl, and let them have their way. And that's not me. I feel like when men meet me, they expect me to be real quiet, real, but that's not it. I'm very much raw. Like, I'm very much conversation, on the go. Like, I'm very much, like, you never know what you about to get out of me. Like, it's going to always be a conversation. Like, yeah. So I feel like when a man sees that I actually have a personality and things to offer, and I have morals and values and my own set of beliefs and stuff like that, they try to categorize me. They try to say that I'm either fake, I'm a hoe, or I'm trying to play them or use them, which is BS. They can't accept the fact that I'm really a genuine type of woman, right? So they really sit there and try to convince themselves that I'm not who I am. Like, I'm fake. I'm trying to play them. I'm trying to use them. I'm not a good person.
The girlies are mad. Somebody said, I will never understand why people bring children into unhealthy, broken homes, especially when they could stop a cycle that they went through. Absolutely. That's definitely what I'm doing. Breaking generational curses. Like, personally, I don't need to go through something to know that is wrong or that does not look good. I have seen many women, many single moms, and it just never seemed appealing to me. I'm like, okay, I never want to go through that. That's him. All is over him. And of course, because there never be somebody that be super fine. She did seem smitten by this man, but I mean, it's not looks. Like, some of these men just got the games and they can really mind manipulate a woman, especially a woman that is looking for that missing daddy role. And a lot of us have been through that. And just because you don't know your father doesn't, like, you could have a daddy issues and you could have a daddy living in the home. Just because somebody is there physically does not mean they're there mentally, emotionally. They're not present. They just not present.
So can we talk about Jehvanaj real quick? Because I need y'all to know that this is one of those girls that ain't gonna be sick until she is getting walked like a dog, okay? No amount of poor decisions is going to help her choose better, because her priority for companionship and the company of men will always supersede her logic, her intelligence, her self-respect, and her discipline. And so while y'all are on this internet trying to get her to wisen up, baby girl, I had her blocked at one point, and then I unblocked her to be nosy because I saw the drama. I remember maybe like a year and a half ago, she rightfully got up on here and was talking about how she wasn't going to let up off this man and she was dealing with that she knew was dealing with somebody else. And then it was somebody else. And then apparently it was somebody in prison too. She doesn't learn. And women like this do not learn until it is too late, until they are left with nothing, or until a man has dragged them so far up in the hell that they can't even look at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah, her and Kayla Booston, like, when you're making commentary or think pieces, like they like to call it on TikTok, everything does not need to be said. Now, one thing that I do, and I hope I can always live by this, I do not speak bad or even give my honest, raw opinion on someone who has passed away. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but that's something that's just off limits to me, because I feel like that's disrespectful to the family. Now, I might mention the person, but it ain't nothing going to be negative unless they was talking down on black people. Now, if they was talking down on black people, I feel like it's off limits. Well, they ain't off limits, but I just feel like if someone is just innocent, something just happened to them, I don't feel like you should speak badly on them. Like, everything does not need to be said. Like, I know you like money, I know you like views and stuff like that, but everything don't need to be said. Especially when they go and make fake stories. Like, some girl, I could tell the story was fake. Yesterday said Jarvis Butts was actually convicted for the unaliving of Nazaria Hurst. And it's like, girl, I don't even gotta research that. No, he was not. The trial is not until later this year. Like, what are you talking about? And that's all to go viral. Like, the goal should be go viral. The goal should be trying to get up your bag. Like, we're trying to make money on these apps, right? But not at any cost. Like, it does have to be a line. Like, okay, that's my morals. I can't do that.
Loved when you graduated. Even when you was messing with the man in jail and love with him, I understood that. Baby, you happy now, you pregnant. Okay, life goes on. But baby, we're going to have to learn to be quiet. Now, I'm with you when you're right. But when you're wrong, and I'm going to have to call you out when you're wrong, okay? Whatever happened up there at Southern don't have nothing to do with what happened at LSU. I bet you whatever happened at LSU, when you saying, y'all know this happened at LSU, I bet you they didn't try to change the victim clothes. I bet you they didn't move the body from a different location. Whatever the case may be. I don't care. It's still wrong. And for you to sit there and kind of uphold and say, well, do y'all know they got girls that walk around, they get black eyes, I don't care. That's still wrong too. You cannot make that right. You got to be careful, Ladybug, with your platform because it's kind of big. So the victim family could see you making videos or going live saying this kind of stuff. I understand we got to speak our mind, but some stuff you don't have to say. This is wrong. I don't care if that's your friend, he wrong. I don't care if that's your homeboy. I don't care if that's your cousin. That dude is wrong. And he right where he need to be. And it's a lot of others that need to go there too. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And for you to sit there and say what happened at LSU as if this always go on, I don't care. It's still not right. And like I said, I'm going to say this again. When you right, I'm with you. But when you wrong, you wrong. Now, I don't know if it got something to do with you being pregnant and your brain a little foggy. I don't know. But what you was talking about is not right.
She is so delusional. I've been stopped liking her content. It's very male-centered. She shouldn't have said what she said about Caleb. And then she doubled down on it and now wants sympathy. Right. People will say stuff and then want sympathy, or then they'll just get mad at what people saying. Like, this is a free public platform. A lot of people got opinions on stuff in here. So, like, you got to be ready for the backlash of anything you put out. Like, people will turn their comments off, because I seen a couple of her videos, she turned her comments off. Now, leave them comments on. I understand deleting and blocking people, but leave them comments on because you know what you had said. So you should always stand 2 toes down on what you said. You said it. And she said the internet's cruel. What she said was cruel. And yes, dang on sure. Yes, the internet is very cruel.
Anybody who really just sitting here condoning and all of this hate and this talk and these threats and all of this violence that y'all sending towards me, I'm not mad at y'all. I 100% understand. I don't understand it actually, but I forgive y'all in advance. You feel me? Girl, the battle not mine. It's the Lord's at this point. Not once have I disrespected, let alone threatened anybody who been harassing me on the internet. Y'all going far though. And y'all not hurting me at all. I just want y'all to know that. But it's speaking volumes to the character that y'all have. I mean, half of these apps I ain't even know existed. And y'all sending me all type of comments. Y'all going out of y'all way to make sure that I see the things that people are wishing and saying about me. What are y'all gaining from that? What are y'all personally, spiritually gaining from that? Is that fulfilling y'all? Because if it is, that's concerning to me. It's concerning. I like to say to some of the stuff that y'all been saying, boy. If y'all want me unalived, come do it. Y'all leaked my address. Pull up. Come do it. I'm not stopping none of y'all. I don't got no security. Come do it.
This is one of the realest comments on the internet. A man will only do what you allow/tolerate. Love yourself and know to subtract anybody at any given time in his time. And that's why I feel like she even let him smash too much, like too early, for him to not even want nothing to do with you. Like, that means he didn't really like you. Or he could have pretended to like you and really had you believing it, and that means you were dealing with his representative. Like, we really got to start dealing with the actual person, not the representative, especially if you're going to have a child with him. So, like, anybody that you are dating, you should at least wait a year to have a child with this person. Personally, if I wanted children, I would at least wait like 3 years, maybe 2 years after we get married, because people do switch up, and then you're going to end up feeling crazy. Like, I seen a post on Facebook today, and yes, I still love Facebook. I love them because of the Facebook groups. But anyway, I seen a post on Facebook today and was like, I wish that, from a Facebook group, and it was like, I wish that Black women could experience true love without suffering. And I absolutely agree with that, and I think that's true, but at the same time, we only go through what we allow. If a man is cheating on you, I know it's easier said than done, but you gotta love yourself enough to know that this is not the man that God sent for me. If a man is putting his hands on you, in my mind, I know this is not who God sent for me. Even if I think he's cheating, but I can't prove it, I'm leaving, because I want to sleep good at night. I don't want to have to always question and wonder and question things about myself just because of some man.
Calm down. I can't calm down. I literally cannot calm down. I'm out to drive myself to a fight war, like, on my soul. I'm out to really, like, bro. A dude, a really, like, man, a dude, a really, like, bro, oh my God, bro. Calm down. I can't calm down. I literally cannot calm.
You can definitely tell the PDF defenders just by what these people defend on the internet, right? Because she knew her friend Caleb was totally wrong. Just because a lot of other people get away with stuff like that, you know, good and well, you should, like, everybody's health is different. Some people might can take it and some people cannot. And yes, he did sign up for it, but he didn't think he was going to pass away because of it. But that's why we need to practice self-love and self-esteem. And parents need to instill that in your kids. Like, you are enough alone. Like, a lot of people always try to push relationships. Like, everybody don't want to be in a relationship or friendships. Like, say somebody don't got no friends, or say they only had 3 friends. And parents sometimes will make them feel bad. Like, why you ain't got no friends? Like, friends like this? Friends that like sleep with your boyfriend, sleep with your girlfriend, encourage you to steal and stuff like that. Like, sometimes it is better to be alone. Or like when someone is out alone and people will like point at them like, oh my gosh, they are here alone. Like, sometimes it's better that way.
What Jehvanaj got on here and said about Kayla Wilson honestly should have never been said. This whole situation just reminds me of a conversation that I recently had where I said that I feel like now that Gen Z is the new adults, we are going to find out who the women are that are most likely like our aunties, grandmas, mamas, who knew that our brothers, uncles, grandpas was PDF house and still allowed them to come to the cookouts, family reunions, etc., and be around these young kids knowing that they have a violent sexual history. Behind every man that has done something, there's always going to be a woman in his ear telling him, oh, it's okay, you didn't do anything that wrong, knowing that he's dead the wrong actually and should be held accountable. And then with Jehvanaj, she literally had never popped up on my timeline before until the situation with Kayla Wilson happened, I guess because, you know, she was a Southern University student or graduate as well. So she did get on here showing sympathy for Kayla Wilson until she found out that her friend Kayla McCray was one of the ones that was guilty. Then she's trying to deflect and make it seem like it's an HBCU versus PWI issue. When this is how I could tell y'all don't really read or do no type of research, because if you look in half of the comments on here that's talking about the situation, you will see people talking about Max Groover. Because I'm all for Coleman love, but at the end of the day, as a grown ass woman, I can't respect no bruh that made me try to feel like I'm not good unless they put their hands on me. And see, this is behavior that is learned and passed down. With Kayla McCray being a recent initiate / graduate, this is most likely something that was done to him that he decided to pass down. And it's wrong. A young man lost his life. So, it's like I said, I feel like a lot of y'all aren't making y'all videos from the pure fact that y'all are disgusted and upset that a young man lost his life, but more so for engagement. And I really feel like if y'all have nothing respectful to say other than rest in peace and this shouldn't have happened,
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you think she's male-centered? Do you think the world was wrong for canceling her off of the fact what she said about Caleb Wilson? Do you like her? Do you not like her? Have you ever heard of her? Because it's crazy to me how people on TikTok will have such a big platform, but you never have heard of them. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bells on. I will talk to y'all later on tonight. I'm doing another viewer request next. Hey guys, I created the ultimate manifestation journal. This is everything that I use to attract my dream life. Everything that I use to make a full-time income online, because before I learned about attracting and not just doing stuff just to be doing it and actually being intentional, I wasn't making money. But when I learned to attract, manifest, and turn my thoughts from negative to positive, that's when I really was able to start making money. And like I always say, it's no sense of just watching online and you're not at least being able to pay for your car payment, pay for your mortgage, daycare. Like, even if you just want to make $500 a month online, like, this is absolutely positive with these techniques. And it's not always just about money. And the book is not all about money. The book is also helping you be able to get closer to God, helping you improve your self-esteem, helping you have self-love. It's like really like an all-in-one book. Now, I created this journal from nothing. Like I said, this is stuff that I use every single day. Every single day. I don't take just random action. Everything that I do is intentional. And I can promise you, this book is life-changing. Because like I said, it changed my life. This is everything that I use. It changed my life, literally. So if you're tired of struggling, like I said, you want to make a couple extra $500 to extra couple $1,000 every single month online, you need to get this book. If you're ready to stop like being down on yourself, having low self-esteem, you need to get this book. If you want to get a closer relationship to God, it's a lot of prompts in here. You need to get this book. They said YouTube paid Mr. Beast like $600 million last year. We just trying to get a piece of the pie. We just trying to make an extra couple $1,000 a month online. Like I said, it's absolutely possible. And this book is filled with nothing but gems. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, this book also has inner healing, how to heal your inner child wounds, childhood trauma. And this book is 117 pages. And I ain't gonna lie to you, you probably gonna cry after reading the whole entire book. And also, my girlies that is tired of that 9 to 5 like I was, because I used to be a bus driver and a truck driver working 10 to 15 hours for someone else, not for myself, and still struggling to pay my bills. Now, with Google AdSense and my digital products, my money is uncapped. I got this channel monetized in under 30 days, and this is not my only monetized channel. I have 2 other monetized channels. So if you're tired of posting, not getting any results, I can help you. I have this book, Create Your Dream Life, but if you're strictly just trying to get monetized on YouTube in a small amount of time, I also have my Passive Income Mastery. And as you see, I have a very small channel, but I still make enough money to replace my full-time income on my job. I was making $5,000 there. I make $5,000 on here. Strictly from my phone, no fancy equipment. I just have mastered the YouTube algorithm, so I can definitely show you how to do that with a small following. You don't need a big amount of followers. And my money only increases. But it's not just about the money. I actually do this because I just couldn't stand having a job. I couldn't stand working for somebody for 10 to 15 hours a day and still living paycheck to paycheck, still having things go wrong, problems in my car. So that's why I did this, for time and financial freedom. And like I said, the uncapped income. Like on a job, let's just say I can only make $90,000 on a job. On here, who knows? I can make $200,000. Just depends on how hard you go and how much you master this algorithm. But knowing that you can actually do this, it's all about mindset and it's all about praying.